First up on the list is Clown in a Cornfield, which is based off a book. Actually, Johanna or Joey, have you gone to Monster Mania with us?
No.
No,
Wait,
you haven't.
Oh, no. I went to VHS Fest.
Yeah.
One of them. No, I can't remember.
Too many games you came to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think one year at Monster Mania, the writer of Clown in the Cornfield had a booth. I think Lena was telling me because she saw this in theaters. So this came out in theaters a while back, but it just hit Shutters, which is why we're including it this month. But yeah, we probably met the writer of Clown in the Cornfield and forgot. Had I known it got a movie deal, I would have talked to him a little bit more. So yeah, this is Clown in the Cornfield. Tells the story of a girl who moves to a new town who has a mascot called Friendo. Their town is all about corn and corn farming. They're a corn town, big corn town. Friendo is like a local legend, and she ends up becoming friends with some kids who like to make horror films about Friendo the clown. One by one, they all start getting picked off by Friendo or Friendos. Are there multiple clowns in this cornfield? It stars a bunch of people I don't know, and Will Sasso from Mad TV and Chris Durant. Joey, what did you think of Clown in a Cornfield?
Well, again, I go in blind into most of these like streaming movies that you send me, and I just love that the title says it all. It's all you need to know. And I didn't know it was a book. If I knew how to read, that would be pretty cool. It's not very original, but goddamn, this movie was great. The kills were bloody, fine and fun, if you will. I don't really give a shit, or I didn't give a shit per se about the father-daughter moving storyline or whatever. We all know what we're here for. Friendo's name just pissed me off. I was like, fuck you. It's a Terrifier bullshit. I'm just so glad Will Sasso was in it because everybody knows him, of course, from the 1995 classic movie Ernest Goes to School. But besides that, now, Tony, my irrational fear of cornfield.
Yes,
okay?
Joey C. Johanna, did you know about this?
Mm-mm.
Joey C. Two things happened to Joey C. in his youth. He watched Jeepers Creepers 2. And on that day, it might have awoken something in him sexually. Because I don't know if you've watched Jeepers Creepers 2 recently, but there's a lot of shirtless young boys in it. And
I wonder why.
And he developed a fear of cornfield.
I also watched Nightmare 2 on that.
In one night he watched the gayest Freddy Krueger movie and the gayest Jeepers Creepers movie.
This movie just did not make me feel good. I was on edge the whole fucking time.
What if the clowns were shirtless?
That's, if the clowns were shirtless and had like sexy overalls, it'd be a totally different story. But I mean, like, the movie really gave me vibes of like an adult Goosebumps version of Welcome to Dead House with like the town full of bad people. Spoiler alert, probably shouldn't have said that, but that's fine. This movie is probably made for like horror buff teens, I feel like. That being said, though, I really fucking enjoyed it. I think it was worth the watch. This is, for the record, this was not a movie that I watched on double speed. This was a normal speed movie, and boy, did I enjoy it. It wasn't so bad in the not so perfect world of modern.
Joey, we don't get early screeners from Shudder. Okay, it was a problem when you did it with Screenbox. I don't know if you know this, but Screenbox was sending us early screeners. And the two we reviewed had Joey and Crystal and Gil going like, yeah, I watched it double speed to make it go faster. And I went, you sons of bitches. They're sending us early screeners.
I'll get that sponsorship.
The screeners have become more infrequent. Thank you, guys. I get one like every few months now. Thanks a lot, guys.
I'll convince them.
Johanna, Clown in the Cornfield. You're probably holding back all your opinions. You just want to get them out there. What did you think?
I didn't watch this shit.
Okay, so Clown in the Cornfield, I actually had fun with it. It was sort of generic, not in like a bad way though. The characters were fun enough. They weren't like bland, really. So I was invested in the girl story. I actually didn't mind the father-daughter story. I thought that was fun. The whole thing with her learning how to use the stick shift actually came into play at the finale, which I thought was really, really clever. The cast is solid. Chris Durant, I don't know. in the same year he goes, or no, that was probably, yeah. So within 1 year, he's like the main bad guy in Planet of the Apes 4, and then he's the main bad guy in Clown in the Corn.
Yeah.
That guy just do fucking anything. It's a really good time. I was not expecting the one twist where there's multiple clowns.
When they came out, I was like, wait, what the fuck? What's going on here?
And without spoiling too much, it gets a little hot fuzz at the end. A little what was that famous book, The Lottery, I think. They borrow like a plot point from other movies. But overall, very, very solid indie horror film. It looked great. It flowed really well. It wasn't like they didn't do any cheap low budget stuff where they hide the gore too much or just insert
kills were good too.
Yeah,
I thought the kills were solid.
The kills were solid. It was exciting. Somehow there's 3 books in this series,
and I think there's one more being written now. So,
but the way the movie ended, I'm like, where do you go from there?
I have no idea.
I don't know how you replicate this whole situation in another town, or how do you bring it back? It's a little confusing how they're going to do a sequel. But overall, really, really good time. I know some people were hit or miss on it, but I've seen a lot of bad slasher films. And when it comes to bad indie films, if you watched our 28 Days Later episode, the 28 months after, I think watching this after 28 months after was a good idea, because this looks so much better by comparison.
Well, surprisingly, I watched it after a certain movie that we're going to talk about, so I was worried. I was like, "Oh fuck, how do you fucking follow this up?" But it was fantastic. I loved it.
But yeah, if you have Shudder, I suggest definitely check this out. And it was cool. Like going back a little bit. They apparently, I missed this. They did like a whole drive-in thing for one weekend only. It was like drive-ins nationwide. We're playing Clown in a Cornfield. I'm like, oh fuck, I
that's
cool. Went to one of those.
But yeah,
I don't know if it was at Mahoning. If it was, I missed it. If it was, I missed it.
Well, it says nationwide.
I didn't see anything.
That's in the nation. I'm just saying what they said.
Is Mahoning? This is May. Is Mahoning open in May? Maybe they are. I don't know. Anyway, I will be at the Mahoning September 14th for the punk rock flea market. Check me out there. So yeah, Clown in the Cornfield, highly recommend it. I mean, there is some wokeness in it.
There's a lot of wokeness in this. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go woke, go broke.
Are you shitting me?
No, it is like the one woke thing where, like, I mean, it was
that one woke friend.
Yeah, there's some gay propaganda in here, son. No, I don't fucking like that.
So you know how like a lot of things these days are like we have to just shoehorn a gay character in, we just have to do it. I'm still on the fence if this is an example of that or if it was just a clever twist. Because even I was like, oh, that's why that was happening. How did you feel, Joey C? I asked for no reason in particular.
Am I the token gay character? I'm talking to a woman right now, I'll have you know. Good Lord.
Was the gay thing out of left field or was it appropriate?
No, you know what I fucking said? I said, finally! Woohoo!
You're like, finally, Jeepers Creepers, they were pretending they weren't gay in that cornfield, so it must have been so refreshing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Finally, someone's saying the quiet part out loud. You go in a cornfield, you come out gay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're gay and like to hang out in cornfields, check out this movie. Next up, Johanna, have we sold you on the movie? Or are you gonna go? You gonna go see Clown?
No, actually, I'm gonna go watch that fucking movie.
It fucking rocks.
Johanna's like, I thought I was bi, but it turns out I am lesbian. This movie really changed. Next up,